I love these videos because I want to be healthy and vibrant, have a nice body, but then at the same time, I don't got all the money in the world. I have other things that I'm saving for. So healthy, cheap, what I eat in a day. I always start my day with a bunch of water. I fill this thing up. I'm getting really hungry, so let's go find some breakfast. Oh, and because I have such a long day, I kind of need to meal prep something for dinner. But let's go see what's in my fridge. I lost the footage to be making this breakfast, but basically it's a bunch of veggies with eggs, sesame seeds, aguacate, avocado, pumpkin seeds, broccoli, and it was all cooked in coconut oil. So I've been working all day long and I've just been on that productivity train. Like, you know when you're getting a lot of stuff done and it feels really good, you don't really want to take a break? Well, I know I'm working tonight too, so I thought I'd take a break and come to the grocery store because I do need to pick up some stuff for dinner. My kitchen right now is bare. B-A-R-E, bare. There are my water gallons. Yup. And I have to go find a place to fill them up. And then I have to carry them. Ugh. I think I'm gonna do like some collard wraps, like tuna wrapped in collard greens. I think that'd be really, really tasty. I love collard greens. You guys, I don't even recognize myself. Like a couple of months ago, I was not into all these vegetables. I was more of a fruit person. But ever since trying to eat more veggies, you just start craving more veggies. So if you don't believe me, try it. Because I know it sounds crazy. Mission accomplished. So I spent about $5 on a couple things: collard greens, tomatoes, onions, spaghetti squash. And this is why I love going to the grocery store versus eating out, because you can buy a bunch of stuff and get more for your money. By the way, I'm curious if anybody else does this, but my hair was in a bun all day, and then when I go out, I just put it down because I feel like it looks more presentable. And then when I go home, like I know that I'm gonna put it back in the bun. When I cook, I also like to snack. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but if you go to the bulk section in your local grocery store, you can pick up mixed nuts. I find it a lot cheaper than buying them already pre-packaged, and then it's nice because you can decide how much you want. I really like walnuts because they're high in omegas and they're a good healthy fat. You know, I'm all about healthy fats, but I got 0.3 pounds for $3.40. This is almost gone now, but it did last me throughout the week because you don't want to go too crazy with walnuts. Nuts and seeds, they're one of my favorite sources of like proteins and healthy fats, but you don't want to eat them like you eat chips. Confession, I've just been working on my laptop. I went to go check that spaghetti squash. It looked so good. I left it in probably like 30 minutes longer than it was supposed to be in there, so it did burn on the top, but when I tasted it, it was like crunchy and kind of like buttery and crispy. So I ended up just eating half of it. Like from working, I'd be like, let me just go grab a fork or a spoonful, and then I would just like eat some and then come back and work, eat some, come back and work. But I realized, like, you know what, I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm a big snacker. I try not to, but I think I'm just gonna get the rest of my spaghetti squash and put it on a bowl. Instead of adding spaghetti sauce or like tomato sauce, because I'm not really in a tomato mood, I think I'm just gonna put some garlic salt and like some pepper on it, but I'll let you guys see what it looks like. This is the best spaghetti squash that I've ever made. Hearing that sounds weird, like even though I'm the one who's saying it, like, that spaghetti squash is bomb. Like, you don't hear that. You don't really hear that. cut it in half, put some olive oil on it, toss it in the oven, bake it on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's done. You can add spaghetti sauce on here. Like, it just kind of looks like little spaghetti noodles once you pull it apart. Like, this one tastes really buttery. Like, I don't know how to choose a good one yet. I just choose whatever size I want. But this was a really, really, really good one. I recommend you guys make it. Because I've been snacking so much, I'm not extremely hungry, but I did eat the entire spaghetti squash. But I'm trying to finish this project for one of my clients before I go into work this evening. So I just created a deconstructed protein shake. It's funny because I also call this ice cream. Can't believe I'm telling you guys this. But basically what it is, it's just chocolate protein powder with some coconut milk, frozen blueberries or frozen mixed berries, and then a tablespoon of flaxseed. Again, I always like to incorporate my omegas in every single meal. It's kind of like chocolate milk, but like you get that frozen berry in there, and it's so hot today in LA. Like, it's so hot. Like, we have the AC on and I feel like I'm still sweating. And like going out, like leaving the house, it was super hot. So I'm like, I just need something cool and icy to help me keep working and stay focused, and then I'll make dinner right before work. Can we acknowledge how pretty these flowers are? My friend Annie gave them to me. All right, so my dinner, it's very green. Collard wraps with tuna. I just seasoned the tuna, added some purple onion and some tomato and some cilantro seasonings, rolled it all up, a little bit of tahini, whatever I had left, and voila. One tip, if you're gonna be eating all these greens, all these vegetables, make sure you drink a ton of water, because all that extra fiber might disturb your elimination pathways in the beginning, but once you get used to it, elimination will be perfect. I have to go to work. In like 10 minutes I have to leave my house, so let go.